Hi, I'm Sherrie Foster, and I'm running for Troy City Council's 6th Ward. Just want to take a couple minutes to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a lifelong resident of Troy, Ohio. I was born at Detmer when it was a hospital here. I went to Troy High School. I graduated from Troy. I owned a small business downtown for about 15 years. When I grew up in Kings Chapel, which is in the 6th Ward, and then we moved to Westbrook. I now live again in the 6th Ward behind Meyer. I chose to stay here in Troy to raise my family and build my career because this community just means so much to me, and it's helped shape who I am as a person. As a working wife and mother, I understand the challenges that face families every day. My husband and I have spent nearly 15 years navigating this life here in town and raising our 2 young girls and investing in the future of our community. I'm very passionate about early childhood education. I collaborated with a cross-functional team just last year to launch a nonprofit preschool that has become very successful. We now educate more than 100 children in our school. As chairperson of the board, I oversee the school's budget, and I ensuring our long-time financial health while developing policies, procedures, and prioritizing safety, compliance, and quality education for our students. Professionally, I lead personnel and operations at a medical device manufacturing facility managing more than 70 people. I know what it takes to balance budgets, solve problems, and make decisions that impact people's lives every day. I also understand the reality of owning a business. Having previously ran a successful small business in Troy, I've experienced firsthand the challenges faced by local entrepreneurs, especially those in our beautiful downtown. Beyond my career, I am an active supporter of Troy's local businesses and current participant in Troy Leadership, a community leadership development program through the Troy Chamber. I feel very blessed to be a part of that program to grow who I'm going to become as a leader in Troy. I am running for the 6th Ward Troy Council seat because I believe in giving back to this community that has helped shape who I am as a professional and as a person. Everything about this community continues to inspire me, and Troy is a wonderful place to live and work and raise a family. But we need leadership that truly listens to our residents and takes action on issues that matter the most. I want to bring a fresh perspective, advocate for smart growth, and ensure our city thrives in the both current and future generations. The people of Troy deserve transparency, accountability, and a city council that works for them, not the personal agendas of the council. It is time for leadership that puts the residents first, and I am ready to be the voice of our community. To ensure that the needs of my constituents are met by City Council is listening to them, listening to what they need and how I can help, taking that information to Council and making sure that I speak for each one of my residents. I plan on having town hall meetings. Right now it's quarterly. I'd like to have them more often, but I have a place secured for quarterly town hall meetings if I'm elected. And I want to take that opportunity for people to come to me and bring me what they need and what they feel is important to them as our community to help continue to grow and be who we are here in Troy. My opinion of the importance on the public engagement for the decision-making process is it's needed. The public has to be engaged. We have to have civic engagement or we can't make decisions that are going to help the whole of the community. It's so important for people to be engaged. That is why I'm here. It's why I'm doing this. I've seen so many people really want to say or have a voice, and it just led me to be here, to sit here and run for City Council so I can help be that voice and help bridge that gap for the community engagement that we so desperately need in this town. How do I stay informed about current events in the city? Facebook, come on. No. I do utilize social media. I also use our city website. Sometimes it's very difficult to get the information that I want out of the website, so that's one of the things that I'd like to work on if I get elected, is to help make that website more user-friendly and make it easier for people to find the things. Not everyone has social media, so right now, one of my things is door-to-door. It'll be town hall, social media. I, read the paper, any kind of press release that's put out. I try to stay on top of that because it's just really important if you're going to be running for council to also be an engaged citizen to know what's going on. Traffic patterns are the most pressing issue for the 6th Ward right now. We've got the lovely pattern out by Concord School that something needs to be done. And I know that we've tried in the past and we haven't been successful. Can I promise that I'm going to be successful? I can't. Just being forthright and honest, but it's something that I'm going to work on because my kids go to that school, we're there all the time, and that intersection is super scary. And then you have the Stanfield Experiment Farm and Main Street, the roundabout that's being talked about there. I'm still wary on how I feel about that. As a resident that lives out there, I'm also going to have to navigate that, and I want to make sure that whatever we decide, if that's what happens, that it's navigatable for our community and for the residents that live out in the 6th Ward. I love roundabouts because they don't delay my process. I can just keep on going and I don't have to wait for a light, but it also has to make sure that we can get from point A to point B without slowing our traffic down while we're tearing up that whole section. So I'm still not sure how I feel on that one. What sets me apart from my other candidate? Oh gosh. I hate to say my age and gender, but there you go. I'm raising a family currently in Troy. And so all of the issues that the families are facing, when I talk to people in my ward, in my neighborhood, all of the families, the things that we talk about for Troy, the things that we want, I'm in the thick of it. I'm engaged. I'm in the middle of all of that. So that's one of the things that I have coming into this race, that my opponent has been there and he's done that, and that's great. He's done a great job, but it's time for a fresh new face with a new perspective to come in and see what we can do. Okay, so just in closing, I just want to tell you a little bit more about me and things that I would like you all to know. I do want to bring a fresh perspective, advocate, and also learn to speak for smart growth and ensure that our city thrives for both current and future generations. I'm passionate about supporting our downtown local businesses, shopping small, and fostering community development. As a participant in Leadership Troy, a program sponsored by the Chamber, I am working to develop the skills needed to be a dedicated local leader committed to Troy's future. I'm known for my accountability and no-nonsense leadership style. I believe in taking responsibility and standing up for what is right, even when it means holding city workers to a higher standard. I believe in owning my actions and being accountable, but I also won't hesitate to call out inefficiencies or poor service when I see them. Our residents deserve a city that works for them, not the other way around. The people of Troy deserve transparency, accountability, and a city council that works for them, not personal agendas. It's time for the leadership that puts the residents first, and I'm, again, ready to be that voice for you. Vote for Foster.